Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into the zero waste lifestyle. Now, I know it can sound a little extreme, but we're gonna break down how small intentional changes can actually add up to a huge impact. So the starting point for this whole conversation is a simple, unavoidable fact. We have a waste problem, a big one. We're talking billions of tons a year globally, and that's creating some serious issues for our planet's health. For years, the answer we've all heard is recycle more. And don't get me wrong, recycling is absolutely important. But what if it's only one part of the solution? What if the real fix starts way before anything even gets tossed into a recycling bin? Okay, so to really get why this shift in thinking is so critical, we have to understand the sheer scale of the problem. This isn't just about landfills looking a bit full. This is about the health of our entire ecosystem. And here's the thing you have to realize. All of this is connected. Global assessments show us that when we mismanage waste, it doesn't just vanish. Nope. It breaks down ecosystems, it pollutes our oceans and hurts wildlife, it releases greenhouse gases that drive climate change, and it can even circle back to harm human health. So, if the way we've been doing things isn't working, what's the alternative? Well, this is where the whole zero waste philosophy comes into play. It's asking us to completely rethink our relationship with stuff and to move from a disposable mindset to a truly sustainable one. Let's be really clear about what this means. Zero waste is not about that picture you've probably seen of someone fitting an entire year's worth of trash into one tiny jar. For most of us, that's just not realistic. Instead, think of it as a goal, a strategy. It's about designing a system where we keep valuable materials in use for as long as we possibly can, instead of just throwing them away. And this right here really shows you that huge shift in thinking. For generations, our economy has been linear. We take resources from the earth, we make something, and then we dispose of it. End of story. The circular model, which is the heart of zero waste, is totally different. It's a loop. It's all about reusing, repairing, and recycling so that nothing is ever really considered waste. That all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? Well, thankfully, there's a simple, super memorable blueprint that can guide us. This is the core of it all, the 5 R's. That's refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. And you have to pay attention to the order here because it's totally intentional. It's a hierarchy. See, recycling is on the list, yeah? But look where it is. It's actually one of the last resorts. The most powerful actions, they come first. The single most effective way to reduce waste is to stop it at the source. And that all starts with step 1, refuse. This just means consciously saying no thank you to things you don't actually need, like that plastic straw, the free pen, or the single-use bag. It is your first and most powerful line of defense. All right, so after we refuse, we move on to reducing. This is all about being more mindful and asking yourself, do I really need this? Could I maybe borrow it from a friend instead? And what's really interesting is that environmental psychology studies show this kind of intentional living doesn't just cut down on waste, it can actually reduce our stress levels too. So how do we take this blueprint and actually use it in our everyday lives? Let's get practical and look at how to put this into practice, starting with 2 of the biggest culprits, the kitchen and the bathroom. The kitchen is often where our households create the most waste, which on the bright side means it's where we can make the biggest difference. Think about simple swaps, right? Buying things like oats or nuts from a bulk bin to avoid packaging, using glass containers for leftovers, composting your veggie scraps, and planning your meals so you don't end up throwing food away. These are all incredibly effective. And the exact same logic applies to the bathroom. Just think about all the plastic bottles in your shower. Switching to something like a solid shampoo bar can eliminate that plastic bottle completely, or choosing products that come in refillable containers, or using reusable cotton browns instead of the throwaway kind. These are all tiny changes that stop a lot of plastic from ever being made. And why is avoiding that plastic so critical? Well, because it can stick around in our environment for over 400 years. Just think about that. Every single plastic toothbrush or bottle you've ever used is probably still out there, somewhere. It's a pretty sobering thought. But, and this is so important, don't let a number like that paralyze you. The goal here is not perfection overnight. It is all about progress. It's about taking one step and then another one, because every single swap you make really does matter. Okay, so let's bring all this together. It is so easy to feel like our individual actions are just a drop in the ocean. But when it comes to waste, believe me, those drops create a powerful ripple effect. See, when you choose to reduce and reuse, you're doing way more than just keeping a piece of trash out of a landfill. You are lowering your personal carbon footprint, you're helping to conserve precious natural resources, you're probably saving a little money, and you're sending a clear signal that you support a more sustainable economy. It all ripples outward. At the end of the day, zero waste isn't just a hashtag or some fleeting trend. It is a practical, scientifically grounded response to the very real problem of unsustainable consumption. It's about consciously and intentionally building a better future. And it all starts with just one small change. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. As you go about your day to day, what is just one single-use item you can consciously refuse? Maybe it's the plastic lid on your coffee or a disposable napkin. That one choice, that's where this whole journey begins.